started selling books in 1969 to help pay my way through college as a student.
Today, Ray Walsh is the owner of two East Lansing used books and papers shops, Curious Bookshop and the Archives Bookshop. The businesses began as a small college venture.
50 books, and I put them in a garage sale, and I was swamped with people buying books. I said, hey, there's a market for this. So when I came back from a hitchhiking trip, I put an ad in the paper saying I wanted to buy science fiction paperbacks. And I got a call from a professor and his wife, and I had 1,000 science fiction paperbacks that I bought for $100. And all of a sudden, I was in the used book business. I started selling books in 1969 out of the basement of my house, and which is about a block or two away from here. And opened a shop in the early 70s. We moved to this location in 1973. I graduated from Michigan State in 1971. And we've been here ever since. At Curious Bookshop, we have a lot of items that are popular culture related. At Archives, we have a lot of things that are, let's see, trying to think of it, more just creative. We have 45,000 postcards at the other shop at Archives. We have lots of pamphlets, ephemera that's well organized. There are many first editions and rarer books there. We've had the first edition of Superman comic book, which we sold back in the early 70s. Currently we have a first edition of Dracula. We just sold the first edition of Stephen King's Dark Tower, the Gunslinger, the first volume in the series, a signed limited edition. And so we've had a number of collectible items over the years.
In addition to selling books, Walsh enjoys reading and writing about them. He also gets involved with reading programs at local libraries and runs the biannual Antiquarian Book and Paper Show, the largest in the Midwest.
Book reviews every week for the Lansing State Journal. I've done that since 1987, and I wrote a column for 15 years for the Great Lakes Trader on books and paper collectibles. I tend to like reading crime novels and mysteries, and also Michigan history. I generally don't read a lot of mysteries that take place overseas just because I can't relate to them that well. I used to read a lot of science fiction. Actually, I taught a course in science fiction at Michigan State, the Free University, when I was a student, and I've lectured on science fiction at the Clarion Science Fiction Writers and Science Fiction and Fantasy Writers Workshop.
Since his stock constantly changes, Walsh says the stores pull in a lot of repeat customers of all demographics.
We certainly get students and faculty, and we got a lot of tourists coming through, and there's no one type of customer we have except people that like good books and good reading at good prices.